Hi guys, thanks for joining me. I've just finished a couple of figures that I painted up for my Age of Sigmar armies, and I thought I would show them to you. So this guy is Games Workshop's Daemon Prince. Basically the flesh was painted up the same as for the blood letters that I've shown you previously. And then the armour is painted up Abaddon black with gold highlights. I tried to get a flame effect on the sword. It looks a bit better looking to myself as opposed to through the camera, but there we go. So he actually leads the Slaves to Darkness army, but he can be allied in with the Demons of Khorne army as well. So quite a useful figure to have, because he just eats up some points for my 1,000 points army. So that's him. The only thing I've got left to do on him is to add some grass to the base, but I can't locate it at the moment, so that'll have to be another day. I'll just show you the back. So nothing really special on the back, but at least you can see he's fully painted. I haven't tried to hide where I didn't get to somewhere on the figure. So the other figure I got is for my Ogors, and I'll grab that now. So here he is. This is my Ogor Butcher. I had used him in the game against my son, and but he wasn't painted at the time. So I'm glad to get this painted up. It means that I can field the fully painted Ogor army, which is what I prefer. This is a resin figure from Games Workshop, as opposed to the plastic. The Daemon Prince was plastic. I do like the Games Workshop resin. I think it's really nice, and it's easy to clean up. I think it seems to come away in the right places. It seems to behave itself. Whereas some resins you have to be careful when cutting stuff off. So quite an interesting build. A lot of flesh on this one, and I just used the normal technique I do for my Ogors. There wasn't. I do find it difficult sometimes to try and pick a colour for like the trousers you got there, just to add a bit of interest. The cleaver, that was finished in lead belcher, and then it was covered in riser dust, I think it's called, which is a dry paint from Games Workshop. I think that works quite well. But as I say, the actual flesh technique, I just did the usual thing I do with my Ogors. Try to give an impression there on the apron that either he's slobbering down it, or he's just chopped something up and wiped his hands. So there we go, 2 new figures to try and stash somewhere, but at least I'm getting through the figures that I've got, rather than buying a load more, which is always a good thing for me. Somebody says on the bottom of their photos or whatever, their posts, they buy 3 times faster than they paint, which I think is it's true, to be honest. Even you know, us modelers, we tend to buy a damn sight more than we actually get made up. Although there are some good lads out there who buy a model and then finish it, which is fantastic. I wish I could do that. Anyway, Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll catch up with you soon.